Decision time for Joe Biden. His VP pick could make history, with Harris, Rice among top contenders. Rebecca Moore and Bart Jansen. USA Today, Washington. The week Joe Biden will announce his running mate has finally arrived. Senator Kamala Harris, D. Califf, and Susan Rice, former National Security Advisor to President Barack Obama, have emerged as the top contenders. Either one would make history as the first black woman to be a running mate. Biden, who has made it clear earlier he'll choose a woman as his running mate, is also considering Representative Karen Bass of California, Senator Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts, Representative Val Demings of Florida, Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, and Senator Tammy Duckworth of Illinois. He has a very difficult decision to make, for sure, said Nyambi Carter, an associate professor of political science at Howard University. But it's almost an embarrassment of riches. The stakes are high for whichever woman Biden chooses as his running mate. As the former vice president's age has been a main target for President Donald Trump, who has attempted to raise doubt on his cognitive ability. Biden may also try to send a message to certain voting blocs, particularly black or other voters of color, if he decides to choose a non-white running mate. But Carter suggested Biden needs to find someone who excites the younger and more progressive wings of the Democratic Party, concerned the presumptive nominee was a capitulation to moderates. I think the biggest issue is the fact that there are many who aren't impressed with Joe Biden as a candidate, quite frankly, not only because of his age. But I also think there are those who think his politics are out of touch with the median Democratic voter, particularly younger voters, Carter said. He's going to have someone who can excite them more. Joe Biden and Democrats unveil details of DNC convention, including nightly themes. Ways to watch. Biden, 77. Will be the oldest president ever elected if he wins in November. By Inauguration Day on January 20, 2021, Biden will be 78. Voters and pundits will likely look more carefully at who will be able to succeed Biden due to his age. Through the course of the vice presidential vetting process, politicians, activists, and voters have advocated that Biden choose a woman of color as his running mate. Get the Coronavirus Watch newsletter in your inbox. Stay safe and informed with updates on the spread of the coronavirus. Delivery varies your email. Biden has come under fire for comments he's made about the black community. In addition, She the People, which advocates for women of color, outlined concerns in July about Biden's outreach to women of color, particularly in battleground states. One way to gain support among the crucial voting bloc was for Biden to pick a woman of color as his running mate, the She the People memo stated. African American voters particularly want Biden to choose a black woman as his running mate. Chiro Laird, author of Steadfast Democrats: How Social Forces Shape Black Political Behavior, said choosing a black woman would help energize and mobilize that voting bloc. Not only would it speak to the Black Party base of the Democratic Party, but it will speak specifically to the linchpin of that party base, which is Black women, she said. Blatant disrespect of Black women. Women leaders criticized treatment of Black women being considered as Biden VP pick, but it's unclear whether Biden's pick will help his election chances. Traditionally, vice presidential candidates haven't been shown to win an election or even a state, so the priority is to avoid problems, said Jack Pitney, politics professor at Claremont McKenna College in California. He cited criticism and distractions that surrounded Democrat Walter Mondale's choice of Geraldine Ferraro in 1984, Republican George H.W. Bush's choice of Dan Quayle in 1988 and Republican John McCain's choice of Sarah Palin in 2008. In the election, the vice presidential candidate can help a little or hurt a lot, Pitney said. If a candidate were to ask me for one sentence of advice, I would say, above all, do no harm. Biden has repeatedly said that he is looking for a running mate that is simpatico with him and has previously asked Obama for advice on what is best to look for in a vice presidential candidate. Each contender can bring their own expertise to the administration, such as Rice with foreign policy, Duckworth with the military, and Harris as a prosecutor. However, some on Biden's short list have also come under recent scrutiny for their record in past statements. Base has come under fire for her positions on Scientology, as well as calling Cuba's Fidel Castro's death a great loss after he died in 2016. Rice, who has never held an elected office,